to the last time. You said Africa's in America is different from Africa's in Europe. Please, can you explain to the house or to the people, to the audience, please?
Not just different from Africans in Europe. You see, African in America, Africans in Canada, in Australia, they are different from Africans in Europe.
Why? How?
You know, say Agboro no they go America, Agboro no they go Canada, you know they go Australia, but Agboro they go Europe. Now let me explain to you. Okay. Now we have a whole lot of bad guys, a whole lot of cultists in Europe, but we don't have them in Africa because of what? If you want to go to America, it is your English, your interview. They have to ask you your appearance and everything is the only thing that can guarantee you visa to America. But if you want to go to Europe, if you follow border, if you follow water, so that's why all the whole Abro, all the whole cultists, every bad people, all of them they follow border, they enter Europe. Imagine you do cultism for Nigeria, come stick and come abroad, where you don't hear say they fight for America, say this court and the other court fight for America. Where you hear say they fight for Canada, but for Europe they fight. They even buy people for Europe, but they happen for America. They happen for other countries. So that's why I say Africans, more especially Nigerians, wait there for Europe and Nigerians wait there for America, Canada, Australia, they are not the same. Because to go to all these places where I mentioned, no be something where you go from border or something where person go represent you. You must have to be there by yourself. You must have to use your mouth. And again, when you go there, the rules, the laws of that place will comport you. But Europe, in fact, Europe is glorified Africa. Europe is glorified Africa. Because so many things that are happening in Europe, it's just similar things that do happen in Africa. So that make me talk that thing why I talk.
Yeah, I can see reasons with you. What do you think?
For me, that is not a real situation on ground. All these Americans, they are into one or two fraternities, and it's happening also. You see them doing all sort of things. Haven't known that America legalized weapons. So just that the way they practice their fraternities there is not the way they practice fraternity in Nigeria, But there are fraternities there, and they do fight. We see them, they do quarrel. You see the Maro Kelly, Tupac, Big, stuff like that. So we know these people. So that is that.
But those are Americans living in America. But he's talking about Africans that migrated to America. Like
Black Americans. I'm not talking about Black Americans. I'm talking about Africans.
like there are some countries that you find Africans who are predominantly students. So he's saying Africans in Europe are predominantly agberos, cultists. So that's what he's trying to say.
I can give you one instance. Now, for example, I've been to 23 countries, which America is also among the countries I've been to. I've been to, in America, I lived in Houston, Texas, and I've been to California, I've been to Georgia, I've been to different places. It is very, very difficult for you to see a Nigerian that is in America, maybe like a Nigerian doing hookup, doing a shower. You cannot see it in America, you cannot see it in Canada, you cannot see it in Australia. But Europe, you can see it almost all the whole countries in Europe. You can see Nigerians hustling, Nigerian girls doing hookup. But in all these countries I mentioned, you cannot see them. Asawa know they go America, Asawa know they go Canada, Asawa know they go, even Asawa know they even go UK. UK is we are going to remove UK because UK is also difficult. It's not something that you can just cross border.
But of those ones that are already there, that left Europe, that is there, or that travel from Nigeria to UK, are you trying to say that such people are not there?
What I'm trying to say is this. I'm emphasizing on America and Canada and Australia. Okay. And what I'm trying to say is this. These countries are the country you must go with visa. But most of these European countries, most of them, all these people that are behaving anyhow, all these cultists and all these, I saw them, they did not go through the legal way. They went through the border. They entered through water, through Libya. Do you understand? So anybody can decide to sacrifice his or her life. Do you understand? To go through that side. But in America, you must get a visa. And for you to get a visa, you must have to go for an interview. Do you understand? So it's not something that you can go through the border. So that's why both rats or both fly, everybody, they Europe. That's why Europe is the way it is. Yes.